Cry of Rebellion, Pugad Lawin vs. Balintawak. The Cry of Pugad Lawin or Sigaw ng Pugad Lawin was the beginning of the Philippine Revolution against the Spanish Empire. In late August 1896, members of the Katipunan led by Andres Bonifacio revolted somewhere around Caloocan, which included parts of the present-day Quezon City. Originally, the term cry referred to the first clash between the Katipuneros and the civil guards or Guardia Civil. The cry could also refer to the tearing up of community tax certificates or cédulas personales in defiance of their allegiance to Spain. The inscriptions of Viva la Independencia Filipina can also be referred as term for the cry. This was literally accompanied by patriotic shouts. Because account of the event vary, the exact date and place of the event is unknown. From 1908 until 1963, the event was thought to have occurred on August 26 in Balintawak. In 1963, the Philippine government declared August 23 to be the date of the event in Quezon City. Characterization of the event. The term cry is translated from the Spanish El Grito de Rebelión or Cry of Rebellion, or El Grito for short. Thus, the Grito de Balintawak is comparable to Mexico's Grito de Dolores from 1810. However, El Grito de Rebelión strictly refers to a decision or call to revolt. It does not necessarily connote shouting, unlike the Filipino sigaw. So who exactly were in the Katipunan? On August 26, a big meeting was held in Balintawak at the house of Apolonio Samson, then cabeza of that barrio of Caloocan. Among those who attended, I remember, were Bonifacio, Emilio Jacinto, Aguedo del Rosario, Tomas Remedio, Bricio Pantas, Teodoro Plata, Pio Valenzuela, Enrique Pacheco, and Francisco Carrion. They were all leaders of the Katipunan and composed the board of directors of the organization. Delegates from Bulacan, Cabanatuan, Cavite, and Morong were also present. These events vitalized the unity of the Filipino people and brought thirst for independence. The cry of the rebellion in Pugad Lawin marked the start of the Philippine Revolution in 1896, which eventually led to independence of the country in 1898. January 20, 1872, about 200 Filipino military personnel of Fort San Felipe Arsenal in Cavite, Philippines staged a mutiny which in a way led to the Philippine Revolution in 1896. The 1872 Cavite Mutiny was precipitated by the removal of long-standing personal benefits to the workers such as tax tribute and forced labor exemptions on order from the Governor-General Rafael de Izquierdo. Izquierdo replaced Governor-General Carlos Maria de la Torres some months before in 1871 and immediately rescinded Torres' liberal measures and imposed his iron fist rule. He was opposed to any hint of reformist or nationalistic movements in the Philippines. He was in office for less than 2 years, but he will be remembered for his cruelty to the Filipinos and the barbaric execution of the 3 martyr priests blamed for the mutiny: Fathers Mariano Gomez, Jose Burgos, and Jacinto Zamora, later collectively called Gomborza. Izquierdo used the mutiny to implicate Gomborza and other notable Filipinos known for their liberal learnings. The 3 priests were stripped of their albs and with chained hands and feet were brought to their cells after their sentence. Gomborza became a rallying catchword for the downtrodden Filipinos seeking justice and freedom from Spain. It is well to remember that the seeds of nationalism was sown in Cavite blossomed to the Philippine Revolution and later to the Declaration of Independence Day, by Emilio Aguinaldo, which took place also in Cavite. 1872 Cavite Mutiny paved the way for a momentous 1898. It was a glorious event before we came across to victory. What's the difference between Cry of Balintawak and Pugad Lawin? The monument in Balintawak was inaugurated in 1911, and as such, it used to serve as the site for the annual celebration of the Cry of Balintawak every August 26 until 1962. When it was moved to August 23, the name of the event was also renamed as the Cry of Pugad Lawin.